Hey everybody, we're now on video 50 of the seven-figure climb. And in this video, we're going to talk just for a few minutes about my goal when I'm doing a strategy session. What are my goals here? And we're going to just kind of clarify this. And I can tell you, just to give you a little inside baseball, we are kind of jumping around a little bit. We're going to talk a lot more about course creation, and then we're going to come back and talk more about coaching. And we're jumping around because like I said, I'm building this as I go, kind of, and I just want to give you a lot of insights, whether you're going to sell coaching courses or something else on the net. And so that's what I'm doing here. But and like I said, some of these things might be just a little out of order. Maybe I should have talked about the goal of the strategy session before doing the strategy session questions. But I kind of think it really helps you to know the questions before I explain the reason I'm asking them. So my goal when I'm having a strategy session with someone, of course, our goal is to sell things, but my goal is actually to find people that are the right fit. And so I'm looking for people who have marketing problems that I can solve. And I'm looking for a lot of other things here. Do they have a problem? Is it a problem that I can solve? Are they ready for me? So are they in idea mode? Are they in startup mode? Are they in setup mode? Where are they at on this process? And are they ready for what I have to offer? And the next question is, do they have some marketing knowledge? Do they have a little bit? Do they know what the process entails? Do they know what's going on? Do they understand business as far as just some basic mindset stuff? I'm looking for that as well. And then the next question, are they coachable? And generally you can get an idea if people are coachable or not by going through the process. And after I determine that, are they likable? Are they going to be easy to work with? And so when I'm doing strategy sessions, I'm weighing all of this. Do they have a product or service? Have they sold it before? Do they have the ability to sell it? Are they, like I said, if they're either in idea mode, or they're in startup mode, or they're in setup mode, and where are they at on that? And what is the likelihood I can help them? Do they have a problem that I can help them to solve? And then are they going to take direction, and are they going to do it? And we will give you some that we're going to talk about red flags in a number of videos here, and I think you'll get a lot of insights from that as well. But what I wanted to cover here was just what the goal is of the strategy session. And I can tell you that I make this statement a lot on Facebook. I'm looking for people who are looking for me. So I have a solution. I'm looking for people with problems who are wanting that solution. I'm looking for people who are looking for me. And I can tell you, I'm not the most expensive, but I'm by far not the cheapest when I'm selling this stuff. And when I have a conversation with someone, I'm looking for a quick yes or a quick no. I really like, I want to think about it, or I'm not sure, is not really what I'm looking for here. I'm looking for someone. The other thing about that, and that's another thing you want to think about, are these people hungry, and do they really want to grow? If they really want to grow and they have the money to do it, why would they want to wait? So, and then the other thing is, are they motivated and excited? Excitement is a big deal. Are they excited about doing this? Are they excited about possibilities? I can tell you, on a couple of occasions, I've had people say, I'm talking to other people. I'm going to talk to some other people, and I'm going to get back to you. And my answer is always, when someone says that, I really appreciate your insights. I love what you're doing. I love your energy. I love your passion. If I'm not your guy, then that's fine. I want you to hire one of those people, and you can just take me off the list. When I have a conversation with people, they're either excited to move forward with me or they're not. And if they need to talk to other people, either A, I've not really explained myself very well, or they're just not excited about working with me. And if they're not, I'm not in a, I don't do cattle calls. I'm not one of 20 people someone's going to talk to. If they want to do that, they can just take me off the list. because like I said, if I haven't answered their questions, clearly they have some reservations about working with me. Like I said, most of the time when you do this and you do it right, they're excited to move forward and they will literally beg you to take their money. And we will talk about that later on as we go forward. But I just wanted to clarify this because a lot of people, like I said, they're not clear on what the goal of the strategy session is. And the strategy session should be to find people who are the right fit that you can help and make offers to those people and then get them to give the money at that time. And I should have talked about this in the previous video, maybe, but I can tell you 95% of the people who I work with actually give me the money before we hang up. It's extremely important that you collect the money before you hang up. A lot of people delude themselves in saying they had a good call and all of this, and we'll talk about that. I know there are a few other videos we're going to cover some of this stuff. But when you're having conversations with people, it's either a fit or it's not. If it's fit, I'm going to make an offer. If it's not a fit, I'm not going to make an offer. And what I do then is I say, that's great. I'd love to work with you. Here's a link. I just send you a link in Messenger. You can make payment right now. And then what we can do is we can schedule our first coaching call. And what you're doing right now is figuring out if they really want to move forward or not. Remember, I've said it a number of times that people will say anything to you to get you off the phone. A lot of people say, I'm going to buy next week, I'm going to buy next month, I'm going to buy tomorrow, I'm going to send you the money in 48 hours or 72 hours, and you will get all of those things. But the only thing that matters is money in the bank. That's the only real close. The only close is when the money hits your account. That's it. It's not, when I talk to people and they say, yeah, I had a bunch of good calls and I got 5 people going to buy. When people say they're going to buy, they're probably not going to buy. Most people don't come back. Now, I'm not saying none of them come back. And what's interesting, because of the way I do my process, I do have people come back, but generally the people that come back were not moving forward right now for a specific reason. So I've had a lot of people that say, I'm in a cash flow crunch and I want to buy, but I don't have the money, but I have money coming in X amount of time, and then I'm going to sign up. Or they will say, I'm in the middle of a big project right now, or I'm about to go on vacation and I want to buy, but I'm not going to buy until the beginning of next month or something like that. And it's fine to have that conversation and then tell them, that's fine, just circle back when you're ready. And you can actually pick up clients that way. And the other thing too is I will once in a while have a client who will send me a DM, and they'll say, Manny, I had a great conversation with you 6 months ago or 9 months ago, and you delivered a metric ton of value, and I'm ready to move forward now, and I want to hire you. And so you will get that as well. And I get a lot of those because I deliver so much value on the strategy session. But like I said, the main goal of the strategy session is to find people who are the right fit and make offers to people who are the right fit and weed out the people who are not. And I can tell you, if you do this right, a lot of people will want to give you the money. Be careful and don't take money from people who are not the right fit. And we're going to talk about that later on as we move forward and we talk more about the coaching calls. But I'm going to end out of this video, and we will see you all on the next video. And thanks a lot.